Is now a good time to buy? A lot of questions are coming out, especially as we kind of round the corner of the pandemic of, are we in the midst of potentially a bubble or something along those lines where we're gonna see an imminent housing crash? And really the short answer here is no. We're not in a bubble, and no, we're not going to see a housing crash like we saw back in 2008. And kind of wanted to talk through what that looks like and really why. And really what a bubble is kind of a rapid explosion in pricing where we hit a top and then it bottoms out, like we saw again in the financial crisis. And we rewind, go back to 2006 and really the lead up to the financial crisis, the components that drove the market crash were really centered around one, financing, and two, the ability to, there was a massive amount of surplus in inventory. So looking at the loan aspect, really anyone that had a viable credit score was eligible for financing. And there was really, people were buying homes left and right. There was no cause behind their purchasing power. It's, well, hey, I can get financing, so guess what? I'm gonna buy a home. So it wasn't uncommon for people to be in a scenario to own multiple homes. So here, really overextending themselves. So we fast forward to now 2021. And again, back to the question of, are we in a bubble? And really the answer is no. So if you look at the amount of homes currently for sale compared to where we were back in 2006, we are nowhere near those numbers. Right now, the average months on market, which really dictate the type of market we're in, is less than 2. So with that said, the amount of homes available for sale are just nowhere near the amount needed to satisfy the demand. So that's really one piece of the puzzle of are we in a bubble? The second piece is around how the financing components have changed. Really coming out of the financial crisis, Congress enacted a number of pieces of legislation to really combat predatory lending, misguidances in lending, and then the components around financing have become very, very rigorous to ensure that the folks that are extending financing on the purchase of a property have the sufficient means to qualify for that payment. Another factor of why now is so pertinent. As we start 2021 and again closing out the coronavirus pandemic, rates are at historic lows. There has never been a time where rates have been more favorable, which really just turn into buying potential for a possible homeowner. So here, rates low, inventory low, really it's setting the stage for really taking the opportunity now to jump in and really act to be able to position yourself to become a homeowner. Why it's so important to act, quicker or sooner rather than later is, given the fact that inventory is so low, the amount of demand is so incredibly high that as people engage in the purchase process, we start to see that demand run up pricing. So, you're looking at a home today, say it's $500,000. And you're kind of toying with the idea, should we do this, should we not? I don't know, we don't know what the future looks like. Well, just fast forward 6 months from now. The expectation around home value appreciation here in Southern California is at least 7% over the next year. What that basically means is the home you're looking at today at $500,000, over the next 12 months, that home will appreciate 7%. So an increase in value of 7%. Now we look back what happened last year, we saw 9% appreciation in the county. The expectation is where 7% is there. Fully expect that number to be higher, again, because demand is so high and inventory is so low. So here, really want to just drive home the fact that there is no time like the present. Again, don't want to come across like we're trying to sell the fact that yes, you need to jump in and buy a home. Our goal here is to educate and provide guidance around why now it is so important. Again, fueled with low interest rates, inventory at all-time lows, really taking the opportunity that has been presented to be able to jump into the market and purchase property is really, it's such a crucial time. We would love the opportunity to help educate and show the buying potential on your side. Please give myself and my team a call today. Thank you. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks again.